Story 1. Update: AITA for not donating my bone marrow to my birth father. I, 17M, am adopted. My birth parents weren't able to care for a newborn and I ended up in foster care cause of it. I was adopted by my family when I was 2. I have a very happy life, one I likely wouldn't have with my birth parents. About a month ago, my birth parents got into contact with my family. Long story short, my birth father is sick and needs a bone marrow transplant. They are on a wait list but haven't heard back just yet. I am the only child they ever had and odds are I am a match. Pretty much they wanted my parents to get me tested and then donated my marrow to him. My parents told me that it's up to me and after some thought, I said no. I don't know them other than they gave birth to me. They have had no part in my life whatsoever and now they suddenly need me. Well, they send my parents a nasty message saying they can sue to force me to donate my marrow. I do feel a little bad but I feel like this isn't my problem. AITA? Hey Reddit, sorry, right after I posted, I went to the store with my mom. Just wanted to clear up some things I read in the comments. I'm a boy but flattered some of you think I'm pretty enough to be a girl. I have no contact or anything with my birth parents. From what my parents told me, I was put into foster care when I was less than a month old. That is how they got me and they decided to adopt me, which was finalized when I turned 2. I have 4 siblings and I have a great life. They told me when I was old enough that I am adopted, but outside of that I had no idea who my birth parents were or what they even looked like. Someone said I should do it cause what if I need medical information, want to get to know them, or something like that. Yeah, no. I have no desire to get to know these people. None. I have no desire to seek out grandparents, cousins, and uncles. I don't want to know if some form of rare cancer runs in the family cause they are not my family. I haven't spent 17 years of my life with them. Why would I want to get to know them? Edit. For those of you who keep saying, you should reconsider it, how about you donate to him? My parents told me to think about. I thought it and the answer is no. No. I'm not doing it. That it. Morning Reddit. It's early, I'm getting ready for school between typing this. Read more comments this morning and again let me clear something all. My egg and sperm donors didn't lovingly give me up. I was taken. My parents don't know the exact reason cause that information was never released to them. They were told, and I quote, it wasn't a good environment for a child. I was taken. Even if they had given me up, doesn't mean I owe them anything. Not like I asked to be born like every freaking child on this green earth. If being born means I am sudden in debt to them, I would have been the slowest sperm you ever seen. I would have happily raced into a sock. Y'all can be a bunch of hypocrites. In one breath you say there are kids in foster care who need a home. Well, I was a foster kid who was given a home by 2 loving parents. Then in the next breath you are saying what about your family? I have a family. They have raised me for 17 years. Medical history? Some very helpful people have privately messaged me to let me know that in 2021, I get all that shit without ever having to speak to these people again. Ever. Amazing how far science has come, right? I'm going to be showing this to some of my friends today cause I have to admit, I'm over it. It's not my problem if this man dies. And again, some people have pointed out in the comments odds are I wouldn't be a match anyway and he has been luck getting a donor off the list and it will be faster than waiting on me to get tested only to be told I'm not a match anyway. And again with those on your hill screaming, well, wouldn't you donate to a stranger? I donate blood mostly cause it gets me out of PE class. I like donate blood. If someone receives that blood then congratulations. I put no more thought into it besides that. Even if they had come to my parents and said, hey, you adopted our son and well, we need a favor. Sorry to ask, blah blah, my answer would have still been no. I did my own research and found plenty of stories of kids who were used like gold mines for their genetic materials by their parents to save their siblings or a family member, and that is all they were to their families. Someone who had the right match. I don't owe them anything. I don't care if she spent 8 hours in labor with me. They aren't my family. I have a wonderful family who are supporting me right now. Also, my parents are working on finding how the hell they even knew where I was, 'cause my adoption was a closed one. They had their rights terminated when I was taken. They shouldn't know shit about me. I dunno if they are contacting a lawyer or anything. I know they are pretty upset about all of this. I have to get to school. Later. Update: I know this is long overdue. I started college, life and COVID put things on hold for bit. Long story short, I didn't donate the bone marrow. My birth parents started harassing my family on the regular, texts, phone calls, letters, showing up at places, resulting in calls to the police. They were arrested. My adoption had been closed. They used some shady private investigator to find me and basically just showed up on the doorstep demanding my bone marrow. My family did press charges. As of right now, as far I am aware, they are still sitting in a prison cell while they wait for their day in court, as things are still delayed due to COVID. I guess my sperm donator's illness wasn't that serious, or he got a donation. I don't know. Anyway, just thought I would update this old post. I'll answer questions if you have them. That's it. Edit. Someone asked why I was taken. Honestly, I still don't know the full story, nor do my parents. They said they asked but never got the full answer. The answer they told me was someone called the police and told them to do a welfare check on my sperm and egg donator, complaining they constantly heard a baby, aka me, crying. Drugs may have been involved, which my parents think so. I was placed in foster care and from there I was adopted. Why did they find me? My father feels they wanted money and the bone marrow story was a lie. We only based this off of the fact my sperm donator seems fine. We don't know if he got the bone marrow from someone else or whatever, but we think the story was made up in order to harass us and get money from my parents. We aren't rich. Just middle class. My mom has her business/stay-at-home mom while my dad is an electrician. Did I ever sign up to donate bone marrow? No. I did not. I'm not comfortable with that, but I still donate blood. What about genetics? I haven't gotten tested for anything of yet. Other family? I don't care. During that time someone reached out to me on Facebook claiming to be an aunt. I didn't reply the message. Story 2. AITA for refusing to let my brother meet my son after what he told me at my husband's funeral. My late husband passed away from a car accident when I was 4 months pregnant. It's been difficult without him, but my family did so much to support me. I moved in with them month after. At the funeral, my older brother asked for a minute to talk, then asked me if I really wanted to go through with my pregnancy. I was shocked when I heard this, but even more shocked when he suggested that I make the right decision, not an emotional decision, and reconsider having my son. He gave many reasons why, including the fact how single/widowed mom are considered too much of baggage for so many men to date. I lost it on him and kicked him out. That was the last time we saw each other. My son is now 3 weeks old. Whole family met him and were happy to welcome him. My parents asked if I could let my brother come meet my son even for few hours. I refused, but they said I was making a mistake robbing my son of a future loving relationship with his uncle. They asked that I don't let my emotions dictate a decision that might have a lasting impact, but I said no. My extended family got involved and started pushing, especially after my brother started insisting, saying my husband was a dear friend of his and what I'm doing right now would make my husband upset if he saw it. Am I being bitter and selfish?